My name is Troy Gillett. I'm a local artist. I've been here in Las Vegas since 1990. This is a piece that is going to be installed at the Rotunda Gallery at the Clark County Government Center. It's all repurposed material. 6 doors with a little bit of history, some Douglas fir. It's called Inner Sanctum. The original idea came from the word rotunda and the history of the word. I'm interested in language, and sometimes my work comes from language. So the word rotunda has a few definitions, but it's a room inside a room, you know, being inside a public space. I wanted to create a space within a space. Well, you can go through all of them, but the doors, to me, each object sort of has its own history and its own story. And I was interested in the idea, the materials, history, sort of the personification of the material, you know. Just like you and I have our stories, these doors also have a story. Each opening has its own story, but I think they all have something in common too. They all come from the area. Every little mark on the door sort of tells a story. I like the idea that materials can have a history and have a story of their own, and just revealing that story rather than building something from scratch. I just want for the material to sort of speak for itself, and whatever a screen door means to you, then that's what it is. You know, I'm just revealing, letting the materials kind of speak for themselves. It wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be, but the doors were taken from, there's a house that was torn down. I got some doors from there. I have a friend who buys foreclosed homes at auction. So I got some from him. I got some from a downtown antique shop. Well, Arte Povera was an art movement in the mid-1960s. You know, like most art movements, it was kind of in response to something that came before it. In Italy at the time, which is where the movement took place, they were experiencing some economic downturn, recession. Arte Povera is kind of a move away from pop art and slick, you know, the consumerism and techniques that were used in pop art. So Arte Povera translated means like impoverished art, but it's not necessarily, you know, cheap materials, but it's a move away from that slick consumerism and commercialized look. It's a move towards maybe more organic materials, and it's more of a conceptual approach, and it's a move away from traditional techniques. After, you know, building things and being involved in the construction industry, it's sort of been a natural progression. I still like to draw, I still like to paint, but those are usually like preliminary to like a sculptural piece. You know, after a long period of not making art, I'm happy to be doing this again, and it's a real privilege to be able to do it. The exhibition is from August 13th through October 5th. There's a artist reception, preview Thursday, September 6th from 6 to 8. I hope you can come.